It's Tim and Tammy time. And we are
at Philippi Primitive Baptist Church.
Close to, between Tazewell and Ellaville, Georgia. Another abandoned church, but this one's been abandoned for a long time.
1978. It's been here, it was built in 1835. This is not the original building. And the last member died in 1974.
So let's take a look. We're going to look at the sign over here. It's sunshiny and hot today. 1835, 1976. And there is the building. As you can see, it's open. It's amazing that it's still standing as much as it is. Walk around this way, kind of get a idea. Through these woods here. A little view under the house here. Thinking those are the original pillars, the foundation. You see all the glass? Yeah. And the foundation has been redone. We wanted to document this place. It was part of the Utah Association a long time ago. I heard people talk about it. Careful for the wasps and stuff, dear.
I'm watching.
This is where the pulpit, preacher's podium, was at one time. Now, my mom believes that preacher that we used to know who's gone on to be with the Lord, believed that Elder Casey Phillip used to pastor here a long time ago. I'm not sure about that one. We'll have to ask his daughter, whom we know, Cynthia.
The wood burning stove
Showed him that.
set right there.
Yeah.
And it went up to that right there. And there is in the ceiling, I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know if my light will help or not.
Yeah, there's
a chimney up there. But the chimney didn't come, I guess it could have at one time, what do I know? Anyway, this was the largest church in the Utah Association at one time.
One time this was the largest church.
They had 125 members here and 5 elders in this church.
Yeah. And unlike the other abandoned churches that we've been through, this one's been abandoned a lot longer and is in more disarray. People have come in and have some graffiti on it. At least it's a smiley face anyway. Nothing dirty, but this is amazing.
Standing on this floor is amazing.
It is.
Now, I want to show you this because I didn't know what these were. And this is like, it's kind of like a tin can. It feels like a tin can. It feels like the bottom. In fact, it is like the bottom. I don't want to move that again though. I'm liable to break it. You see the hole beside it though. They would take the tin can bottom, and I'm going to go over here to another one because there's another one over here. And that's how they plugged up the hole. And I have never seen that in my life. However, there's a huge spider over here. So we're going to get this right here. And then we're going to talk to the, well, what is it about spiders dwelling in the king's house? Even spiders dwell in the king's house. Something so small and insignificant. You can see the thorn bushes coming through the windows.
I avoid spiders.
And I'm just going to say, if I had come to this church with my children, this would be the view right here because they'd be sitting on the bench and they'd be looking out the window because they'd be bored to tears.
From, what was it,
35 when it was built.
to
1878 when they finally closed.
Oh, was it 1970?
1978.
I was going to say.
Y'all, I'm sorry. 1978.
1835 to 1978. Over 100 years this thing was in operation. And there's a dirt road we come along on it right there.
This church was built before the Civil War.
Yeah, it was built before the Civil War. And survived the Civil War amazingly.
It was rebuilt in 1880 or it was refurbished or something, but
Now what I'm going down this way for a little bit is we just know there's got to be an outhouse somewhere around here. We may not find it. It may be gone by now. There seems to be a little trail of some sort through here. Wouldn't you agree?
excuse me, I didn't hear you.
I said there seemed to be a trail of some sort over here. And I said we were looking for a possible outhouse location, but I don't see it. Nope. It was probably down this way.
I see the 10. Can you see the 10 through there? I see the 10. It's got to be it.
Where? I don't see it.
Straight, right there in front of me. 10, straight.
Okay. Is there a way to it? Maybe not through here. It is summertime and it is
Come this way.
springtime when everything's alive. Huh?
I found the table and it wasn't made out of concrete, it was made out of wood.
Oh wow. Walk through the woods here. I believe that I may be successful here. Let me go around this way. Be very, very mindful of snakes. But I believe we're coming off across the yeah. Yep, I do believe we have found it. That is probably it right there. That more than likely is the old outhouse. That's my guess. I'm just a city boy. I don't know what that is growing on the tree, but thought it was interesting. That's the old outhouse, and out of sight from the church right now, but we fixing to head back out that way. There's the church right there. Oh, that was fun. That's the old lunch table. Screen wire on it.
I've never seen one made out of wood. It's always been concrete long as I've been alive. Come this way to go down there. It's easy to just walk through up here around the oak tree. Come on.
Hey, I found the
And I
little city boy found the tin house.
Okay, city boy. I'm just trying to give you. Go ahead and do it your way. Show me.
I'm keeping my eyes on the ground for anything moving.
I know. Look at here.
Now this was the old lunch table.
And that might have been part of something they ate, because that's a bone that come from an animal.
Somebody ate it for sure.
This right here is kind of amazing to me, y'all. I've never seen. I've eaten at these lunch tables a million times. I've never seen one made of wood with wire. It is with wire on it. Ours are always concrete. So this is, imagine how many fried chickens laid on that table.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the biscuits and the chocolate cake.
Baked beans, peas, black-eyed peas.
Everything, 100%.
Cornbread.
Homemade. Sunday morning. Of course, now the story I heard was the woman who was here and she cooked. They had their annual meeting, third weekend in June or third weekend in July. And she cooked lunch, whether she came to church or not, for 65 years for this church right here. And her lunch was served on that table right there, 100 years ago at least. Oh, really?
Well, this is amazing that the lunch table is still there. It's beat up, messed up as it is, it's still there. Remnants of the outhouse is still there. And this church building is still there.
Hang on just a second, turn the camera around. I'll turn around and see what you're looking at. These are our ruins. We're not as old as England or Scotland or Ireland, but these are our ruins.
Yeah.
These are my personal ruins, mine and Tim's.
I keep forgetting. I'm probably breathing hard. I'm sorry, y'all. Emmett and Eunice. A lot of Dillards, and that name sounds familiar. See the church from here. Okay, y'all. This, wow. Here is a grave from 2015. If you like this video, please subscribe.
Give it a thumbs up.
Give it a thumbs up.
Then subscribe.
Hit that notification bell.
And all that jazz. And now, we're fixing to get back in the car. And go on down the road and see what's next. Thanks for watching.